As we gaze into the endless expanse of the cosmos, one question compels us to dream beyond our earthly confines. Could humans one day turn Venus into a second home? The notion of terraforming Venus invites both awe and curiosity, given its extreme environment. To explore this tantalizing idea, we must first examine how Venus compares to Mars and the extraordinary challenges involved in such an ambitious undertaking. Venus, our closest planetary neighbor, is shrouded in thick clouds of sulfuric acid with an atmosphere composed mainly of carbon dioxide. This creates a runaway greenhouse effect that traps heat, baking the surface to a sweltering 467 degrees Celsius, hotter than any other planet in our solar system. Furthermore, Venus boasts a surface pressure 92 times that of Earth, equivalent to the intense pressure experienced almost a kilometer beneath our oceans. Such conditions make Venus an even more hostile frontier for human colonization than Mars. In contrast, Mars presents its own set of challenges. Although bitterly cold, with temperatures plunging well below zero, and possessing a thin atmosphere that offers scant protection from cosmic and solar radiation, Mars has long captured our imagination as a plausible candidate for terraforming. Its more temperate conditions, compared to Venus, and the potential for water ice near its poles suggest it may hold some promise for future colonization. The concept of terraforming Venus involves artificially inducing processes to transform its environment into one hospitable for life as we know it. One proposed method is to cool the planet by deploying vast solar shades to block sunlight. This could, in theory, eventually lower surface temperatures. Another idea centers around altering its atmospheric composition. By introducing engineered microbes capable of converting carbon dioxide into less harmful substances, we might slowly detoxify the thick atmosphere. Technological advancements could further aid in this monumental task. For instance, if we could somehow float massive biohabitats in the upper cloud layers of Venus, where temperatures and pressures are more Earth-like, we might establish temporary footholds. These cloud cities could serve as scientific outposts, providing crucial information on the viability of a long-term human presence. Yet, the notion of terraforming Venus isn't purely a question of technological hurdles. It demands an unprecedented global effort, comparable to the greatest achievements of humankind. Considering the current pace of space exploration and the technological resources required, turning Venus into a second Earth is a task both daunting and immeasurable in terms of time and commitment. Furthermore, there are ethical considerations that accompany such ambitions. As we ponder the transformation of another world, we must question our right to alter a planetary body that exists in its natural state. Could our interference disrupt potential native ecosystems? What responsibilities do we bear in striving for such magnificent and potentially destructive achievements? In conclusion, while the prospect of terraforming Venus stirs the imagination, its feasibility remains firmly in the realm of distant conjecture. The extreme heat, crushing pressure, and hostile atmospheric conditions present incredible barriers that would require profound technological breakthroughs to overcome. Compared to Mars, Venus presents a far more formidable challenge. Yet, it is through such cosmic riddles that we push the boundaries of what is possible, driven by the indomitable spirit of exploration. As we continue our journey into the cosmos, the dream of humanity extending its reach to other worlds may one day become reality, reminding us that visions of the future are not confined by current limitations, but are instead inspired by the endless possibilities that the universe holds.